So welcome back. It's kind of weird saying that, thinking that I just cut the recording a couple seconds ago. Anyways, oh wait. So I was going to say that. Oh my god, this is going to be so far away now. I was going to say that last time I was recording, I was like, I need to do my homework and I need to draw some maps. And oh boy, when this goes upload, I think I'm already going to be into the other semester. Anyways, so I was saying that what happened is that on Monday we had to present, but I didn't do anything on Sunday. And I'm like, I don't even have a team. I think I'm just going to let it pass. I'm like, God, if you give me a chance, I'm going to take it. I don't care if I had to work like overtime. So what happens is that the teams doesn't finish up presenting. So they didn't even call my name to, hey, do you have your maps ready? So I'm like, hey, well, they didn't even ask me. So I'm just going to
wait here.
I'm just going to see if I can gather a team real quick. And I asked one of my friends, do you have a team? Oh, I don't. Oh, and they didn't call you out. Then I asked this other girl, do you have a team? No. Oh, they didn't ask you either. Well, and I'm like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the maps myself. Then we're going to sort it out once I finish. Okay. So I start like at 10 in the night, 10:30, which I shouldn't have. I should have started earlier, but I didn't have a place to work on. Like, I wanted to work in the kitchen, big table and whatnot. Oh boy. Okay. But my parents were there. They were talking about the vacations. So by the time I finished talking with them, it was like 10:30. I was going to start at 8 or 7, I think. Well, point is, I was going to start earlier. So from 10:30 all the way to 3:30, I draw 3 world maps. And here's the thing: drawing is not the hard part because your boy can draw. Maybe not characters, but I know how to draw. At least better than the average. It was also doing an investigation because they were like how the world changed after World War One. Oh shit! I forgot about this one. We have taken care of. Ah, damn it! It's not gonna go good. Should be paying more attention. Alright. Alright. I didn't want to use the flashbang, but here we are. So yeah, I had to investigate which parts of the world change. See the area, see the maps, then start drawing the maps, the areas, and of course color them as much as I can. I was like, this is not going to look great, but at least it's not going to be a 0. So I managed to finish them. I skipped the first hour class, which is at 7, which once again I think is pretty bullshit. Did I even pick the other one? I don't think it did. Well, I picked it on the way back. And I get into the class and I'm like, okay, these are the maps. Pick whichever you want. Each one got 1. And they were still presenting the other teams, so they began just researching on the phone about the areas, like searching, and then the teacher was like, yeah, your map ready? Oh, sure they are. And then we go, they present like, oh yeah, this happened after this and that, and the other one, yeah, this happened, this and that. Ooh, you saw the move. Oh damn. Nah, I'm not here to entertain you. Alright, let's just get in. Let's just get on with it. Anyway, so we present and it's all good in the world. I'm pretty proud of that because I just worked my ass off overtime for not working on normal time. And that's that. I'm really proud of that actually. I mean, I should be proud of doing things on time, but I'm glad that I was able to do it. So yeah, it was good stuff. And as you imagine, I also come on, I also have another work for tomorrow. For tomorrow, for tomorrow, but I have to do other stuff today. So I have to print something, but I think I can print it at 5. I still need to make it, but oh, I guess I got them both. Let's just double check on the map. Yeah. Oh well, the main one was that one. I guess they were just called. Man, I'm not paying attention. Anyway, so that was that. It was fun. So then we have this other like team, which like on last semester, like
Wait, follow me.
no, follow me. Oh yeah, we need to. Yeah, before I continue my story, I need to focus on the game. And right now, since we now have Ashley, we can get this treasure. But which is the quickest route? Yeah, not taking the tram. There's a tram. Yeah, there is. So whatever, I just take what I remember while I tell my story. So last semester in the psychology class, I was in charge of taking care of a team, and we were going to present. And I did something really simple. We saw the topics, we enlisted them. We knew that each person needed to do like 2, and I'm like, oh, okay, just pick 2 and pick the ones that you like the most. My teammates were pick the ones they liked. Oh yeah, there's more people in here, Jesus, but there is for worries. I mean, I know I shouldn't be just wasting ammo like that, but I just want to tell my story. I find it interesting that they just spawn more people. Like, they were expecting that you will do it. Anyways, and I guess there's another one here. So, yeah, we did that. And I made sure that everyone has a topic, like, everyone knows what they are going to do. Yeah, everyone knows. Okay, well... And like just read information, just do it like this. In the PowerPoint that you're going to use, just put the like key points, so you don't fill the PowerPoint with text, which is overwhelming to look at. Just need to go back. What was this place, anyways? It's a save point. Is this thing? Nah. But it is. Wait, what is this place? I mean... Oh, well, whatever. I mean, it's not where we need to go. But I just wonder where was this place. Sure, I can see it on recording. This is where we want to go. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I organized the entire thing, and it was pretty good. I mean, I had pretty good teammates. Most importantly, because even if I can organize it good, if my teammates are trash, nothing is going to get done. My teammates on this case were good. So it was pretty simple. And on this case, we also have another presentation. My friends were like, "Oh well, we're going to organize it like this." I'm like, "Okay, well, if they want to organize it, then it's going to get done eventually at some point, or somehow a man is going to pull through." Then I noticed that they they made a mess. I mean, bless their hearts, but they made a mess. And I'm like, "Okay, what am I going to say?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know what you're going to say." The one who was organized it, they made a mess, so I don't know what you're going to say. I'm like, "Okay, no worries. I'm sure we can get something." Speaking of getting something, look at this tentacle Red Dead Redemption style and this shit. I got the Magnum for free, which is called the Broken Butterfly. Anyways, and the elegant perfume bottle. So yeah, so the day of the presentation, I'm like, okay, what am I going to say? You don't know what to say? Of course not. You people didn't give me a topic, but I knew that I need to stay calm, and I read the entire.
Follow me.
Actually, wasn't following. Anyway, so look at her just running by. So I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm going to present, so I'm just going to read the entire topic just to know everything. It was something really simple. So I'm like, well, just give me anything and I'll say it. So I just did the introduction, which was just talking about the general topic. I also did the conclusion, and it worked out in the end. No, I'm not there. I think he was going for Ashley. Anyways, I mean, again, bless their hearts, they're good people, but goddamn, it was something so simple to not properly arrange it. Which then it came to mind that my other college, the first one I went for graphic design, they had a strong focus on like business. Like it's like we're teaching you this career, whichever you want, administration, graphic design, programming. But the other thing that they teach you is more about how to organize teams, gathering people. It's like more entrepreneur type of stuff, administration and that. So I guess what I learned there was like how to organize teams. So I guess that's why I have a slight ounce of knowing how to do that. And I'm not sure if this college teaches that, but it's not my loss. Anyways. But I mean, the problem is that here's another thing. Since I didn't have a topic, which just showed that there was a lack of organization, my teammates were a bit stressed out about it. But you need to keep calm. Otherwise, nothing is going to get done. How many pieces do we have? Oh, the 3 ones, okay. Something's missing, you think? You're going to mash it through. So, yeah, you need to have a clear head and organize it properly. And since I was technically the leader of the presentation, even though I wasn't through the majority of it, I was only when it happened. I just need to keep calm and keep organized everything. I believe it was like, yeah, this. I mean, gather my team and whatever. I mean, I like doing that. So I'm proud that we actually managed to do it. Even though some of my teammates were a bit like overwhelmed by the presentation. It's normal, I mean, I don't mind it. It's kind of odd being an adult. I mean, it's like you see things in a different perspective. Like you think, oh well, people make mistakes, people learn. I'm still learning. And you think it's normal to make mistakes, especially because it's their first time, like going through college. It's my second time for me, so easy. You think I'm scared? I mean, of course, it worries me that I think that I could not pass certain subjects. I mean, it still worries me. Like I'm still like if I'm careless, I could like fail like what do we call them? Classes. Let's just call them classes. Look how that Castlevania background. I'm just deleting a lot in this chapter, but we're just backtracking a little, so there's not really too much to talk about. And I don't normally, at least not anymore, like to talk about life in my channels and medias because, I mean, you think, oh, Markiplier, Mark Fitchbatch, or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I'm not good with more German names. But But I mean, Markiplier plays a character that the person like Mark plays a character named Markiplier, but you know about his life. In the case of me,
Wait.
you don't exactly know who I am. I mean, it's not like it's an impossible secret or whatever. Of course not. But I normally, I'm doing it like Seamus, like keeping like my personal life separate from my channel. Not because I'm shy or whatever, but it's easier to talk about my stuff or things like that when I'm not completely like tied up. This is interesting because there's of course that you can split. There's a lock on the other side, but normally you can destroy them by kicking the door down, but on the side that the lock is on. Otherwise you can't. Suspicious room. Let's do something though. This like here? Yeah. Simple geometry. Oh, you can see it too. I like this first person perspective. By the way, I mean, of course you can see that Leon's handgun and hand are kind of low poly. Because of course it's a GameCube game, they kind of save the details like for the face and stuff you see more often. But I like it. I like the low poly look because it looks good.
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
And that's he doesn't even go. By the way, you're gonna catch him. He just disappeared. It's kind of stupid. Like he's completely exposed there. Like Leon could use and kill him right there, but he doesn't. Whatever. Would have been nice if there was just only like a hologram. Like I think you live long enough, rather than having here. Whatever, but just something. Also, I mean, we're going to be fighting some dudes that come out of the wall, but I think there's like a small, like, what do you call it? Like, hole over here that you can actually shoot a grenade and kill them. But we're not going to do that because we don't have it, and we don't really care. So what was I saying before? Oh yeah, being an adult and channels and whatever. So again, I like to keep it like separately. I don't think it matters too much because, I mean, since we're living in a like where a more younger generation have access to social media and such. Let me just kill the Team Tiger and over here with a giant drill. So what's going to happen is just going to stop on the door, and that's it. So yeah, because normally, I mean, you see me using Twitter. I mean, it's just like I just talk about video games or stuff. Ever so rarely about my life, but it's not like people or whatever. The Queen's Require, we're going to need this to open a door. And however, I was just like at school, and some of the classmates were like, "Oh, do you know this drama that happened on Twitter?" I'm like, "What drama?" His luck. Oh, by the way, going back to the game, on the GameCube version, like the machine gun is kind of like too wide, as you can see, it goes a little to the door, so you could shoot it out on the GameCube version, but they patched it out like on this one, which is the HD version. Anyways, back to what I was saying, like, they were like, "Oh, did you saw the drama? She was talking trash to this person, and this other person noticed?" And I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. It's like, why? As in, why you need to go on social media just to do that? But like I said, like, I mean, I do keep a, like, different profile. Well, how do I say this? My username is not my real name. It's just like a username, like keeping it classic. Like the old internet and how old YouTube used to be. Like it was more screen and more like your actual name.
Got some rare.
But with this newer generation and social media or whatever, should I upgrade this thing? I'm not sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Oh, this is the rifle. I was thinking it was a TMP. Oopsie. But we can sell this.
Thank you.
Can sell this too.
Thank you.
Can sell this too. Can sell this too.
Is that old?
Can sell this too. And oh, also this one.
Is that old? Thank you.
All right. So back to the game before I go back to the normal talk.
Old stranger. Thank you.
I think the TMP is the only machine gun in this game. I think. The low speed. Not too worried about that, but I guess.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's see if we can do the minigame here.
Welcome.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, since I come from an era where like usernames were like the thing to use. Okay. Like I don't normally try to keep a separate life from this one from the other, but the younger generations try to like, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to say something that most likely is not true, or at least not in all cases. But I guess that since social media allows for like a wider audience, sometimes they try to look for fame. Oh damn it. And they normally you see everyone having the social like, damn it, the social like sites being their real name, which is kind of dangerous thing. It is a dangerous thing to do. I wouldn't do it. Normal press 4, we need 5. And I don't know if this score keeps like as long as you keep playing, but it's certainly possible to take just the other ones. And the fuel changes a little. Well, I don't know what was the point of this conversation, but focus, come on. I mean, I'm focusing, but I'm also seeing what was the point of the conversation, what point was I trying to make. I think that's all of them. Okay, it's only 6 prizes per game type. Second run, yep. And 25k. Cool. Actually, just like getting there. You love playing games, Leon? So, what else? I still don't remember the point that I was trying to make. I'm sorry. Yes, now it seems all useless information. This is where I want to go. No, not yet. This is where the last place we're supposed to go. Got a yellow herb, sure it is. Spinel, or Spinel. I think that's normally the English way to say things. You don't say like things with accent at the end, like Spinel. Say Spinel. Sample retrieve. As you may have heard, Tuisera has been disposed of by Lord Sadler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for the time is nearly at hand. Now that the sample is back in our safe hands, it'll that's how you say it. It'll be, I guess it'll be a bit more difficult for that troublesome woman to get it. In light of all this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Oh, they actually care for him. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs. As for the other two Americans, the Lord has left the matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. We shall capture Ashley and take her to the Lord and dispose of the American agent. Alright. I'm still thinking what the point was of saying about the social media stuff. Oh, I guess it was just like, since I'm an adult now, quote unquote. Shit! I had my hand on my hip, not on the mouse. Anyway, you see Leon just doing a backflip, actually just crashing down. Jesus, that did a lot of damage. And I don't have a lot of recovery items. Jesus. So this next area is kind of dangerous, so we'll leave Ashley behind. Normally you will, well, I mean, I guess if you think about it, you say this doesn't look safe, Ashley, get in there. More like this looks like a battle arena. Battle arena, ballerina. Alright. Well, I guess I'm just going to finish this chapter and actually do my homework, which is really simple. I just need to make a poster, which your boy, that's what he worked on. That's what he worked doing. Kinda, it was like, I don't know what they call it in English. Put it on screen if you can, post-production me, and don't be lazy. May wrath of evil befall the one who disturbed this holy grail. They sure, in Israel. So we're going to fight a bunch of armaduras, or just armaduras. But I just say it with intonation that normally native English speakers say. I mean, it's not bad. It's just something that happens. Oh shit! This stupid claw thing. Everyone is exposed. Alright, simple enough. So let's reload this thing, which takes a while, but boy, it's just... Look at it, yeah! Just going to combine this with the other one. I guess I'm just going to use the full heal. Hopefully I won't regret this. Oh shit! But I have to, okay, I have to flashbang, so... I was thinking because since those were the plagues that popped out, I'm like, oh shit, I could get my head chomped off. But I'm like, worst case scenario, I just throw one flashbang and then wait until the third armadura just pops out.
Follow me.
You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Man, I'm trying to say a lot of things at the same time. Some of these changes, I don't think they did. Okay. Yeah, this is creepy. First time playing, that is. I'm trying to go back to one of the points I was talking about. So, yeah, I mean, I guess since I'm an adult, I mean, I know that it's kind of silly to do certain stuff, or it's like, well, they're learning and stuff like that. So, I guess doing drama like on social media is just like, why? I mean, why do you care what other people do? Just do you. And now they're filled with goons. Did they see it? Oh shit. Life is so much easier with a sniper rifle. X, are you pro guns? No. I mean, I live in Mexico. We don't have the same gun liberties as you do in America. So it's kind of weird the idea to think that you can buy assault rifles. I mean, handguns. I'm like, I guess you could have. But like assault rifles, who are you trying to defend your house against? The army, the English army. You don't have to worry too much about that anymore. You already have a proper army set up. So, the Royal Majesty. So this is the Queen one, I think. Yeah. Put it here. And the King one. So yeah, I'm not pro weapons. I just think they should be regulated. I don't think any asshole should have access like to them. Is that so hard to think about it? When you are the owner of the gun industry, yeah, it is. I think maybe people should. I mean, here's a crazy idea. I don't know. You let me know what you think. What about that instead of like completely? Oh, oh my, one more. Shinderu. Ah. See the snake, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Look at those sweet moves, those zigzags. Okay. So what about instead like complete like metal bullets? How about we invest into rubber ones? Because I think the problem is not having guns. Is that people think they get the right to kill someone. It's like, I can kill someone. It's in my full right to do so. Because I don't know, I personally think I don't like the idea of executing someone. Yeah, but they're stealing from you. You need to defend yourself. It's still I don't think executing someone. Who gave me the? Why am I playing God right now? So all out of sudden. So what about instead of like completely metal bullets? What about like rubber ones? So something that disarm people. I was watching the other day like a video about like a British police like getting also, well, back to the game. You see this disgusting thing? You can actually shoot it down. I thought that you could only shoot it down with rocket launcher though, so that this is where I would have normally used it. But after seeing like the two best friends playing and seeing you just can take it down without needing to use the rocket launcher, I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. By the way, just for the sake of seeing how ridiculous this is.
Wait. Damn it! Ashley!
She wasn't even with us.
Great. More of them.
This is not easy because there's a lot of them, but I think I actually gave them an advantage. I think there was still a kick action. Should I shoot the shotgun? Okay. No, but an asshole. Ah, no! I don't think you can shake them off like without taking damage. I think you just have to take the L. Alright. What was I going to say? No, I forgot. Wait, was that all of them? I thought there were more. But anyways, speaker spoils, which I think we can get like only one blue one. Man, why they are so rare? I mean, they are prettier, but anyways. I hope I don't regret talking about live stuff in post-production. I sometimes do. No, because I'm like, I shouldn't have said that because it's probably not as entertaining to hear. And it could like kill a little the playthrough. Anyways, I was saying, well, I guess it's just that, like, they're young, they don't exactly know what to do. Life is kind of complicated to figure out, and even when you're older, you still don't figure out. So I understand them. Like one of the team members of the presentation, like great person, but this person like completely stopped tracks in the middle of the on its presentation, like completely stopped talking. Like I cannot talk anymore. I'm like, oh. I mean, here's the thing: the solution is rather simple. I just could have taken over, but if I knew this beforehand, I could have just taken over like quickly and just continue. Because doing presentations is kind of like running a show. The audience doesn't know what is going wrong, what's going right until you start losing confidence. I mean, you can completely like mess it up, but as long as it looks like you keep your confidence, it helps to keep what's the word I'm looking for? The act. Like, make it seem like it's part of the act. Anyways, how long until this chapter ends? Let me think about it because I'm kinda tired now. I'm recording for like an hour, I think. 2 hours actually. Okay. Clock. Also, let's look at the map actually. Make sure I haven't missed anything so far. We got that. Well, let's see. This is save point. What is this area? Oh, I think, yeah. Oh, okay. And we haven't been any iteration so far. So I guess how much have we been recording? Like 37 minutes into this chapter. It's gonna take a while before it actually finishes. Because we have to fight the boss of this area.